am Joe. Why is that funny?
I am Viv, and in this video I'm gonna tell you guys how I knew I was pregnant even before taking the test and my very early pregnancy symptoms.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. In our previous video, we already shared with you that we got our very first faint line on day 10 when we did the pregnancy test. But one of the big reasons we did the pregnancy test on day 10 and not after 14 days like we were recommended and we were supposed to wait for was that V was having very unusual symptoms, so we were already feeling that something is
going on.
Something is going on, so we were too excited and couldn't wait. So we're gonna share those symptoms with you.
So definitely the 2-week wait was too long. And I actually watched these videos because I wasn't feeling normal at all. So yeah, I thought this would help you as well, like those videos helped me.
If any of you is in the middle of this excruciating 2-week.
This video might help you, it might not, but here it is. So what I can say is that right after the IUI, I did feel cramps in the day and the following day. But I also know that can be just because I had the procedure, even though it wasn't invasive and it was very simple. The clinic did tell me that I might feel some cramping. But yeah, I did feel cramps and they weren't mild, I would say. They actually were a little bit uncomfortable. And I still felt a little bit in the following days, but definitely it started to slow down until I couldn't feel anything a few days later, like 4 days later I couldn't feel it. But that was, I think, the first symptom, the first thing that I felt. After that, what I really thought it was very, very unusual for me personally. I don't know how your cycles are, but I was very aware of my cycle, obviously doing an IUI. I had to be aware of everything, and I knew that after ovulation and the weeks coming to my period, my menstruation, I get very dry, get drier and drier, and I don't have discharge or anything. I don't usually. So in these following days, this week that followed the IUI, I did have a lot of discharge. It was normal, clear, nothing special about it, but it wasn't normal for me for this time before period. So yeah, that was the first thing that I thought, wow, something might be happening, because I don't think this is normal for me, but you know, it could be something else, but I thought it was something. And at one point, one of the days, I had a little bit of a browner discharge, but it was something so small that I didn't even know. I didn't even know if I should say it here because it was very small. So I don't really know if it was something with implantation or not. But I did see something there that wasn't completely clear like the rest of the days. So it might have been something like implantation, bleeding like a tiny little bit. So that's what I felt physically, I think, and very tired.
Exhausted, going to sleep
I felt very,
6 p.m. every day.
And a little bit of headaches, but I also need to mention that in that week we were a little bit sick. So again, at the time it was like I knew something was happening, but also I always had it in my mind it might be because we are a little bit sick. We were with the flu. It was 2-3 days that we were sick. So yeah, I had headaches and I was extremely tired, very, very tired, like wasn't a normal.
Yeah, we was even telling me that this is an amount of tired that she's never felt before, and she can't even really describe it very well, because it just felt different than the normal, tired after a tiring day type of feeling.
And as the days were passing, I did start feeling the sore breasts and what else? The sore breasts, but again, I wasn't completely sure with that, because it could be my period, but that was one of the early symptoms. Now, what really got me to think that I might be pregnant was my emotional, I think, state, my behaviors. That Joe can maybe perhaps talk a bit more.
V is
than
normally
me.
very emotional, so you have to really pay attention to notice the difference. But never before she asked me to rewatch the whole saga of Twilight 4 times in a row, and then she would cry on scenes that weren't really emotional. It's like sometimes you watch movies and there's some, the ending of the movie and they all get together and, everyone cries, but V would just start crying randomly. Someone was passing by, really, like there was nothing happening that could make someone cry, and V would be like, oh my god, this is so cute.
Yeah, I was feeling very emotional. Like, I don't know, I felt different. I did feel different. I was feeling more emotional than usual, and I just was feeling that I wanted to watch those cheesy movies, comforting, that everything is good at the end, and I never felt that before. That was a strange feeling, but I think that was the first time when Joe said, okay, this is too much, you're crying because somebody is walking, this makes no sense. So that was the moment I thought, maybe I'm really pregnant, because this is not normal.
At that stage, I don't know if you can yet call it craving, really, but definitely this taste buds changed
very quickly.
Very, very quickly. From after a few days already, she started craving a lot of sweet things, which is very unusual for her. I usually am the person in this relationship that eats everything sweet around the house, so I definitely noticed, things disappearing.
Nothing disappears.
So every time we went out, we would ask for something sweeter. For example, her new favorite thing became pancakes with bacon and maple syrup, which she never, really asked for either bacon or anything,
or even pancakes.
Or even
I
pancakes.
Don't really ask for sweet things.
Yeah, so there was a moment when we ate that for a few days. Every single lunch we just had pancakes with bacon and maple syrup, so that definitely felt odd in the moment.
And I think right after the IUI, a couple days later, when we went home, I ate something at the airport. It was a cinnamon roll or cinnamon social. I don't know what it is. It's a Danish sweet, but it was so good. It was the best thing I've ever ate. And I know it's so early, but it was strange that, thinking back, I think it is strange that I like it so much. I even still till today I remember how good it was and how I want it again, and I can't find it in Poland. I mean I can't find this exact sweet, which is not a cinnamon roll, but anyway, definitely I think straight away my taste buds changed and started to crave more sweet things, which
continued.
Which
throughout.
continued until now. I still crave a lot of sweets, and yeah, but that was definitely at the time not usual for me. And I think these two things, the emotional side and this kind of cravings or whatever it is, this change in taste, in the taste buds, those were the things that really, told me I was pregnant. But yeah, thinking back, all the other things make sense as well. So yeah, that is it. Those were my symptoms. I hope this video helped you, or gave you a little bit of comfort. I know to me it did when I was waiting for my pregnancy test. And yeah,
if you have any more questions or you want to share your early pregnancy symptoms, you can do that in the comments.
me too.
If you like this video, of course, give us thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Have a magical day.